Week over the next 7 days here in New York, and today we're talking about a very unique show. For years, Vietnamese model and show producer Jessica Minh Anh has put runways in some of the most iconic places in the world, the Eiffel Tower, the Hoover Dam, even One World Trade here in New York. And this week she's putting a runway on the runway, quite literally, at JFK Airport. It's being put on by DHL, and it's meant to highlight sustainability in fashion and their supply chain. And Jessica joins me now. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So sustainability is a big part of what you're doing tomorrow at JFK, but also in the past you've done things at the world's biggest solar plant. Why highlight sustainability like that?
I think sustainability is such a very important topic right now, and especially fashion and sustainability go hand in hand if you want to protect the environment. I usually very careful in choosing my partner, such as this time DHL, because I want to work with companies that care about the health of our planet. And in this particular fashion show, we are actually promoting the sustainable supply chain, which is a big part of fashion.
And what does we say runway on the runway? Are you going to be walking down a runway with planes going by?
Yeah, so this is the very first time that this happened at the JFK. We will have the runway right on the runway with a big plane at the back. We also stage some of the fleet from DHL, such as the electric van. So it's very exciting.
So, you know, One World Trade, the Grand Canyon, the Eiffel Tower, the Hoover Dam, you seem to always be breaking a barrier when you do these fashion shows. I guess, why? What does that give you that a traditional, you know, big room fashion show doesn't give you?
Well, first of all, I think the most beautiful design should be showcased at the best of location. And secondly, when you do something unique, it's a lot better. You want to be number one. That's what we're always aiming for. And I also believe that when it comes to a fashion show, you need to have an important message to say. So it's not just about what's look good on the outside, but it's also going to, you know, help the world to be a better place.
Yeah, and I want to talk about sustainability. It's estimated that fashion accounts for 8% of global carbon emissions. Do you think people in the industry take sustainability in fashion seriously? Is it something that they're working to address?
Definitely a lot more serious now than ever before. There are a lot of parts of the industry that we need to look into when talking about sustainability. And the part that we are currently highlighting and promoting is the shipping and logistics, which is a very big part of fashion, together with any other industry.
Yeah, and we were talking before, there's so many parts of it, whether it's the manufacturing, how the material is gotten. You also, upcycling is a big thing too. Explain what that is.
So upcycling is a creative reuse process. So you transform the waste products into something new, a better quality, and better for the environment. I recently was in the Maldives, and we turned, for example, some of the used can into beautiful doorknobs for interior. So things like that can happen in fashion as well.
Very cool. Runway on the runway, it's tomorrow. The weather, is it going to be cold? Are you worried about that?
We are not worried at all, because we have the heater heat up the entire catwalk.
Oh, perfect. All right. Everything's planned out. Jessica Minh Anh, thanks so much for being here, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you very much.